Hi everyone, I got a lot of requests for a Ball Lightning build Season 10 PTR. It's probably one of the most popular build of the Sorcerer in Diablo 4 since like Season 2 Abattoir of the Year. Every Sorcerer was playing Ball Lightning, and it might make a comeback in Season 10 if the dev are not nerfing it. The whole build is carried by advanced techniques that I'm gonna show you in the first showcase. The second showcase is gonna be hit pushing, but a little disclaimer, unfortunately you won't be able to play this build in Eternal Realm because the whole build is carried, as I said, by advanced technique, and without this the core skill in general are in a pretty bad state. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you watch this video. Oh, let's watch this. The showcase is made by my friend CCC. We got the showcase for a while now, just recording now. This build with the pit pushing version are very similar. I think you just have to switch one item or two. But as you can see here is a lightning build. It's very fast. You use teleport enchantment like most of the build on the sorcerer now. Teleport enchant is very popular. Sorcerer is known for its mobility. I think people play it because it's like super fast. I personally play Sorcerer because it's like super fast. And as you can see, this is a pit 100. You are speed farming pit 100s. Ball Lightning is not too far from Hydra, but I still think Hydra currently is still stronger than Ball Lightning. I believe it's already pit 120 on Hydra. Ball Lightning right now is doing pit 118, probably 19, and we still can do some optimization and gain a few pits here. But yeah, as you can see here, literally melting everything. You are just teleporting everywhere. You can see the cool animation of Ball Lightning. The Ball Lightning that you are playing here is not the one that gravitates around you. It's the bowling version 1. You just shoot a big Ball Lightning on your enemy. The playstyle is similar to Frozen Orb and Fireball. But yeah, as you can see, pit 100 is pretty easy. Still have some optimization to do, but yeah. Let's see the boss skill here. Switch the Guardian. Switch the Guardian here. It's probably gonna be a run in less than 2 minutes. As you can see, the boss just melts. And yeah, he's already dead. So let's go over the most important thing that I want to show is the seasonal power, because everything revolves around that. It's the most important thing about this build. So the first one is Power Siphon. This one is very classic, just gonna give you double damage, 100% increased damage. The maximum resource rejection doesn't matter because you're gonna get mana shield. The most important one is Advanced Techniques. That's gonna give you 20% more damage per rank that you have on it, and it's also gonna increase the mana that it costs. The mana that it costs is gonna be increased, and that's very important. I will explain that to you in a little bit, just keep that in mind. So getting Advanced Technique, for example, if you have 50 rank on Ball Lightning, that's just gonna give you 1000% more damage, like to put it in a simple way. That's also gonna increase your mana consumption. That's why if you're playing in Eternal, it's gonna be very, very hard. You're missing like 100% and another 1000% and some other stuff too. Then you got Mana Shield here, as I said earlier. The maximum mana that you lose doesn't matter because with Mana Shield you have like a lot of mana. You can get like 15k, 20k, even 30k in some cases, but yeah. And the last one's gonna be Mana Infused Conjuration, because there is not much that you can take anyway. Like the other spell, you might take the one that gives you cooldown, but we just use this one for the moment. So let's look at the planner. Keep in mind that this is PTR, so we might not have fully optimized everything. We just try to get a benchmark and try to figure out what's gonna be the best build for Season 10. So it might not be fully optimized, but when we got the final patch note, if Ball Lightning is still one of the best build of the season, we're gonna optimize and update everything. Don't have to worry about this. First of all, we're gonna look at the gear. We're gonna use Air of Perdition to get rank to core skill. You understand now how important core skill is with advanced technique. Also get critical traction and 60% more damage. We're gonna use a Shroud. Maybe Raymond's gonna be better, but right now we are using Shroud to get all stat, to get that Paragon Board nodes, rare node unlock a little bit easier. Then we're gonna use aspect of a Shredding Blade to get that extra damage, rank to score skill and intelligence. Crown of Lucion, very important. Crown of Lucion is gonna increase your damage, but it's also gonna increase your mana consumptions. I don't know if you remember, but we had a discussion just earlier about that with advanced technique. Crown of Lucion, advanced technique gonna increase your mana consumption, both. Why? Because we're also gonna use Banished Lord. This is for pit pushing. We're also going to use Banished Lord, and the goal is going to spend 275 mana, and if you're able to do that, your next core kill is guaranteed to overpower and is also going to deal more damage. So you want to increase your mana consumption per case as much as you can, and for that you're gonna need a lot of ranks in Ball Lightning, and you're gonna need Crown of Lucion, and the combination of these three, that's gonna be Advanced Technique, Crown of Lucion, and Banished Lord is gonna allow you to perma overpower, as you can see here. The unique power of this unique, that's make you guaranteed overpower and deals more damage by spending a lot of mana. That's basically how this build works. I don't know if it's intended, it might be too strong. Let me know what you think about that. Then on the weapon, you're gonna use Inner Calm with intelligence, overpower, damage, and very important, chance for Ball Lightning Projectile to cast twice, masterwork everything on it. Then on the amulet you get aspects of tenuous destruction, that's gonna give you 75% more damage. Also that's why you don't have any defensive skill here, because of that aspect. And yeah, you are not unstoppable on this build, so you have to pay attention a little bit. For the ring, it's gonna be the Galvanic, the new one. Galvanic as a writ. Let's check if I can show you. Here. And yeah, you also have tenuous destruction here, showed deal 75 increased damage where you have no defensive skill on your action bar. And the Galvanic ring here, this ring, elemental synergy, give you cooldown and give you more damage with your lightning build. They nerf a little bit Tal Rasha, so we use this ring now for the lightning build. And yeah, then regular Starless Sky, rank to core skill like probably most important stat on this build. And finally, Strike of Stormhorn, that's gonna make your Ball Lightning bigger and just going like in straight path, like I call it like a bullying Ball Lightning. Really fun to play, similar to Fireball and Frozen Orb, and yeah, you wanna masterwork everything on Ball Lightning. So for the skill tree, we're gonna have Unstable Queen, that's gonna give you that extra attack speed. We're gonna use Ball Lightning, that's gonna be your main source of damage. We're gonna use Familiar, you don't really cast Familiar, but that's gonna help you with Elemental Synergy, that passive in your skill tree that I'm gonna show just in a little bit. You're gonna use Ice Blade to get more attack speed. You're gonna use Lightning Spear, that's gonna help you for crowd control. And Arc Lash also for elemental synergy. Then you use Ball Lightning and teleports. What I showcased was just the speed farm version of the build. On the speed farm version of the build, you're gonna use a regular boots because you don't need that extra damage that you get from Banished Lord. You're just gonna use boot with attack reduce cooldown by 1.5 seconds. That's gonna allow you to perma teleport with teleport enchantment, very important. And yeah, that's like basically the difference between pit pushing and speed farming so far. And yeah, I'm gonna show you the pit pushing showcase just in a little bits. For the skill tree, we got those two nodes to unlock this. Then you got elemental dominance. The mastery skill of the sorcerer are considered a core skill now. So elemental dominance gonna buff your main damage, which is ball lightning. Then you get some rank in teleports. You get some DR here. You get glass cannon to get more damage. You get familiar also that's gonna be generated by unstable current to get that 10% extra damage. You got ice blade for attack speed. You got lightning spear to make enemy vulnerable, stun them, get shocking impact. We don't take invigorating conduit right now, but it might be needed during season 10 live. We get all the ranks on ball lightning with the upgrade. Those three are just free passive to get more damage. Unstable current to generate lightning spear and also get that extra attack speed. You got convulsion that's gonna auto pick up crackling energy and give you increased damage. You get elemental synergy that's gonna give you more damage when you have like more shock skill on your bar. Very important to keep that in mind. That's why we have like Orc Lash on the bar here. And finally we got overflowing energy. It's not updated on Mobility here, but overflowing energy gonna give you 85% increased damage, I believe. They're gonna update it, and overflowing energy overall pretty strong now for lightning build and strong enough to be used. And for the Paragon Board is like Paragon Board for damage, like basic Paragon Board. We got a Tactician here to get more damage. You get Enchantment Master, as you notice here on both versions. You have Ball Lightning and Teleport. Both are lightning enchantment. That's gonna give you 40% and 20%. That's multiplicative. That's gonna give you 68% more damage on lightning. Then here you got Elementalist, very classic glyph for damage. You get destruction here. I believe you're captain. You have like 100% crit anyway. Ceaseless Conduit for more damage, mostly used for lightning build that can generate crackling energy. And then Frigid's Fate for the 60% damage to a vulnerable enemy. That's why also you have Lightning Spear and generated from Unstable Current. You have also Adapt that's gonna increase your size of your ball lightning and its damage. And finally, Static Surge. Static Surge, pretty important because you use Mana Shield, so you don't have life, your mana becomes your life, and that's gonna allow you to generate a lot of mana, and so you're gonna have a lot of toughness, and that's gonna help a lot. And also Unleash, that's gonna help a little bit for your mana generation. During the showcase, you never got a problem with mana, you never got big hit, but when you're pit pushing, I will show that in the showcase here, you might have some trouble. So yeah, that's a pit 118 from CCC again. So for the skill rotation, it's pretty simple. You're just gonna hold down your ball lightning, press Unstable Current, press Ice Blade off cooldown and Lightning Spear. The placement for this build can be important, as I don't know if you noticed, but when you shoot ball lightning at max range, it does a little like kind of splash wave, and that's gonna increase your damage by a little bit. As you also notice here, your teleport enchant doesn't reset instantly because you don't have the implicit on the boots. You are now using Banished Lord to get that extra damage, and you don't even need to have perma teleport enchant because you're pushing means that the monster doesn't get one shot, so it takes a bit to kill them. So you mostly use teleport enchant to replace yourself. You're gonna like not be very close to the elites to get that extra splash damage from that ball lightning unique. But yeah, as you can see here, you are pulling several elites back and just shooting them and replacing yourself with teleport enchants. Your mana generation is more than fine right now. I believe he's struggling maybe a little bit on the boss where you have to pay attention, but so far the gameplay is pretty chill on the trash clear. As you can see, there are several packs here. I think there are like 3 to 4 packs of elites, and you're still surviving pretty well. You probably have to dodge some crowd control because, like, as you can see here, he got crowd control because you are not unstoppable on this build. You don't have any defensive skill on your skill bar because you want to get that aspect from the amulet. Tenuous destruction, that's gonna increase your damage. And yeah, just have to pay attention to crowd control. But yeah, the pit pushing video is a little bit long. We're just gonna fast forward a little bit, see how it goes. But as you can see, yeah, we got like some big lag here. Hopefully Blizzard gonna fix the lag. And again, if you're in Eternal Realm, can't play this build, like, you have 1000% more damage from one rare seasonal power and another 100%. Like, without the seasonal power, the core skill are pretty bad, like in a bad state right now. Hopefully it get buffed. I don't really know if this build is gonna make it to season 10. Let's see what the dev is gonna do, but yeah. The core skill are kinda sad right now, and it's all carried by the seasonal power, so kinda sad for Eternal player. What we got? Still the same. Seems like the trash clear now on the Sork is taking longer than the boss killing. It used to be the opposite. We used to kill the trash very quickly because we had like great AoE, but now seems like you're gonna reach the boss with like, I don't know, like 5-6 minutes left. Also, this run has no progression bug. Progression bug is very annoying. I think in the community leaderboards, people don't allow it for the top 5. Hopefully it's gonna get fixed someday too. But yeah, so reach the boss with like, yeah, 5.5 minutes left, let's say. 5 minutes 15 left. Then you get Bramble as a boss. It's not terrible as a boss, but still gonna kill it with like more than a minute left. Like, this build pretty strong. As you can see, he placed himself a little bit far from the boss to get that extra damage from the splash. As you can see, the mana regeneration here can struggle a little bit, so you gotta be careful. Some shades are doing like big damage, like you can probably face tank, but you cannot stand in the pole here, for example, and face tank everything at the same time. As you can see here, it's going down, so you're gonna have to pay attention. You very be careful of this shade. This shade is very, it hurts a lot. Like, if you take this final explosion, I think it's the most damaging thing from the boss shades that I've seen. I literally got a one shot many times from this. And yeah, you get stunned here because you're not unstoppable. Lily's also kinda hurts, but less than the other shades. Yeah, that's gonna be the kill. But yeah, I believe with some more optimization, some more fishing, that was like a very easy run by him. I believe with more optimization on the gear and on the build, we should be able to push higher than this. And yeah, I think that's it for me for Ball Lightning today. Next video gonna be Isadora that we've been playing since the first day of the PTR. The build pretty strong. I'm gonna showcase it also. And yeah, let me know if you like this build, if you plan to play it in season 10, if it's not getting enough, if you think this build should be nerfed because it's too strong with the seasonal power. And yeah, don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.